So this is my opinion on school, and I will try to make it as quick as possible because I don't need to talk about it for too long. The teenagers need to hear something about school from someone who is not selling a course, who is not making money out of it. My opinion on school is that school is actually way better than you think, because of the people you watch on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter. They gave you this idea that school is your biggest enemy, when school is actually one of the best things for you as a teenager, because there's so much you can learn from school to build your character, to meet people, lifetime friends, to learn discipline, to build your discipline, to improve your discipline, to perfect it. And that's one of the most important things to become successful. Now, I'm not saying I'm already successful, but I have already learned, I have already seen, I have already passed this stage. So I know what I need in my future. When to become successful, I know this is something important. If I want to start something, discipline is my biggest friend. Now, I truly believe you need to stop watching those people that talk shit about school constantly, and at the end they tell you to join their course, because the only shit they talk about is school. They constantly talk shit about school. They never tell you the benefit of it. They never tell you the good sides of it. It's like a salesperson, right? You know how the salesperson, when they sell something, they only talk to you about how good it is. They never tell you the bad sides of it. When they sell you a car, they only tell you about the features of it. They never tell you how unreliable it is and how fucked up it will be in 2 years. That's it. So what they do is they target the teenagers. They tell them school is that. And they tell you how much you're wasting time, how much you're wasting your time on school, and how shit it is, and how much you'll never be successful because of it. And at the end, they tell you how good their course is and how much money you will make in 2 months just because of the blueprint they will provide for you. But you will have to pay them thousands of dollars per month. So basically, it's a big scam. Because let's say if you leave school at the moment and you don't know anything about discipline, you're not disciplined, you cannot focus on something, you will join that course, you will pay thousands of dollars, you will join that course, and at the end, you will come out with zero money because you're not disciplined to do anything in that course. You cannot sit and focus on it because it requires focus. It requires a lot more attention than you need in school. Now, I'm not telling you I like school. I hated school. I fucking hated school. I don't give a fuck about maths. I don't give a fuck about science. Nobody gives a fuck about how a tree grows, the biological shit about it. All I know is a tree, you water it, you plant something, you water it, and then that fucking shit grows because of the sun and the oxygen, or whatever. Who gives a fuck? Nobody gives a fuck. Well, people do, but I don't. I'm not smart. I don't want to be smart. All I want to know is the basic knowledge of it. That's it. I don't give a fuck about numbers. Well, I will give a fuck about my bank account numbers, but I don't give a fuck about calculations, shit like that. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Nobody cares. But there is always something to learn in school. For example, even if you sit in class, in a shitty class, with a geek teacher, there's something you can learn from that teacher. For example, let's say your teacher is a geek. You can sit and learn how to not become like him. And there is a lot you can learn. Even if you get bullied, that's an opportunity to stand up for yourself and to learn how to handle something like that. When you get bullied, you can think of it as, okay, this is an opportunity for me to hit the gym and to learn how to sit and stand strong in front of that motherfucker. And let's say if you are the bully, that's an opportunity for you to become a good man or a good person in general. So yes, there is always something to learn. And school provides a lot of good stuff. For example, like the gym, and like join it. I would say join it. The sports they provide, join it. Like there's so many things you can stick to it that you will benefit from. For like, let's say you leave school, you have no money to join a course, you have no money to start something, you don't know shit. All you will do, you leave school, you think because you're fed the idea that you will become successful by leaving school, you will go home and spend hours and hours playing video games. What the fuck is the point of that? Stop being stupid. So yeah, that's my opinion on school, is that there's always something you can benefit from. If you can find a cool person, you can look at them and say, how can I become like them in a quicker time? So basically you think of it, okay, they did this in 30 years, how can I do it in 5? You know what I mean? Tactical. No, who gives a fuck about being smart? Be tactical.